Stop hating.
Some people just hate because it's their own traumas being projected onto you.
Let's get it. Yesterday's price?
Yeah, ain't today's price.
That's right. Especially our culture, we are so bad on ourselves. We have to hate on each other. It's like that crabs in a barrel philosophy where as you get up, someone else is pulling you down, and it's f***ed up. And it's like where we're from, we've been always to inspire each other, build each other. I mean, that's why we have Earn Your Leisure. I mean, look how many people we've inspired.
Yeah.
Look how much information we give.
Yeah.
You know, Market Mondays, we're breaking down so much information.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ian. He's a freaking wizard when it comes to stocks. I call him the Kanye West of investing.
Sheesh.
But you got so much things that you can be great at. Stop hating.
I agree.
It's whack.
I literally agree, especially when nobody's done you wrong. Some people just hate because it's their own traumas being projected onto you.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that our biggest and most beautiful opportunity is not to take it personal, because I feel like it's really easy to take things personal.
The 4 agreements.
Yes.
Rule number 2.
Yep.
My therapist gave me that book.
It's the best book ever.
It changed my life.
Yeah.
I literally can't get mad at you.
Yeah.
I pray for you.
Yeah. And when you take responsibility for yourself and your actions inside of it, I am nowhere near a perfect person, but I'm real, I'm genuine, and I'm in integrity. And so in the same way, when I finally do speak up, I'm not coming from a place of emotion or, you know, I'm trying to hurt you. I'm coming from a place of logical fact. And if that hurts your feelings, I'm sorry that hurts your feelings, but I said what I said.
Yeah.
And I said it from my chest. At the end of the day, that's why it's just so important to be in integrity with self.
You got to be, you know, genuine. You got to be about, you know, you got to be really who you are. And if you put it through the camera and let people know, there's going to be people that like you. Whether, you know, I'm more uppity. People like uppity people. Some people don't like it. It's okay, but it's somebody for you.
Yeah.
And you have an audience. And once you realize your avatar, you can, you know, expand your reach to the people that like the things that you do. Yes.
And the way that we talk, you know, one of the things, you know, when I first moved to Atlanta, I had people in my ear being like, everybody's talking about you. Everybody's saying that you talk like Little Miss Perfect, Polly Pocket, whatever. I'm like, I'm Canadian. Okay. First of all, that's just how I talk. And I'm sorry if you guys don't like the way I talk, but that's why it's so important to know who you are and be okay with people not liking that version of you, you know, and that's fine. You don't like the way I talk. Don't listen to me. You know, like it is what it is. And I feel like we have such a beautiful opportunity, like you were saying, to be yourself.
I didn't even know that you were from Canada. Can I give a shout out to Canada?
Yeah, of course you can.
Last weekend, I just spoke in Canada.
Toronto.
Toronto. You know what that makes me?
International speaker.
Let's get it. Yesterday's price?
Yeah, ain't today's price.
That's right.
Let's go. Come on, international speaker.
Yeah, you know,
How do you feel?
Like I said, I'm grateful, man. I feel great. To be only 4 or 5 months in with my personal brand.
Yeah.
And to get, like, I have mentees now, like a mentor, and
and you have explosive growth on social media.
Yo, I mean, it's people love, you know. You know, it was a thing that, you know, they just wanted to hear. You know, some people came because they wanted to see, like, me talk some shit or something, because they're always looking for the next breakup, which is, it's f***ed up you looking for something. Like, I used to think that relationships have to have arguments.
Yeah.
But in reality, as I've been going to therapy and, like, researching, like, this is the things that Jessica's making me grow on. She's seen a relationship and seen what it looked like without no arguments with her parents. Yeah. So now, that makes me rethink and understand that you don't have to argue. You can have a disagreement. Right. But you don't have to argue. You don't have to yell and shout. Like, those are different things. Like, we have to change the way we think. Yeah. When you got that mentality saying, I can't wait for the he's that's so poison. That's like poison. Yeah. It's up. And it's not his fault. It's just society. It's just the system has trained us to think like that. Yeah. And we don't have to have drama. Yeah. With inside of us or with outside of us. We don't have to have drama. We can just be a very successful company that goes really, 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 really far.
Why do you feel like people do have drama though?
I mean, they, like I just told you, they forget the purpose. Why do we do this? Why do we start this company? You've had businesses probably before and they didn't work out. You probably went your other ways. You want to do this, he wants to do this, or she wants to do this. You got to understand, you got to sacrifice, right? Somebody has to sacrifice. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things I wanted to do with Earn Your Leisure, right? But not unfortunately, but Troy and Rashad might not agree with it. There's things that I want to do that they might not agree with, and things they want to do, I'm not going to agree with. Mm-hmm. But you have to sacrifice. You have to know what's the mission. You have to know at the end of the day, we got to do what's best for what we're doing. Mm. If you can come to that agreement and like marry that vision that we have, like we've done, mm-hmm. then all this other bullshit is out the window.
Well, why do you feel like people get so caught up in the BS? Like, what is that? Like, if we all have a clear vision, we know where we're going, and then something comes up, why do people just lose sight of the vision all of a sudden?
Fame, people in their ear. Mm. Like, I think people, and like people as you get bigger, new people come into your life.
Yeah.
New voices.
Yes.
And I don't remember who said it, and I don't even know how they said it, but you are very powerful on this podcast, right? Because every second that somebody is listening to your podcast, you literally have real estate in their mind. Mm. Right? I don't know how they said it, but it's factual. So as you grow, the new people coming to your life, they are putting things into your mind, and they are buying real estate in your mind, mm-hmm. in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful on who has land in your mind,
right?
Who has real estate in your mind? You have to be very careful with the information that you provide, that you get provided into your space. Mm-hmm. Just like who I follow, I only follow people that is putting positive energy into my space. So you have to be very, very intentional on what information you want to be processed into your brain.
Yeah,
because it can be detrimental.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.